Testing the spirit. Like, you'll have people who say a certain thing, preach a certain thing, speak on a certain thing, put up the mask of that certain thing, but their actions contradict the thing that they're saying that they are. Come on, let's talk about it, right? So now that you have seen this, you've seen this person swear this is who they are. They identified this is who they are. But now you've seen the actions is different from what they're saying. It doesn't match up, or it doesn't align with what they're saying. Now you know. I think the thing is, we want to point out that to the person. Let me go ahead and point that out and tell them, you know what? Who you say you are ain't matching who you are. And I get it. Sometimes we got to do that. Sometimes we got to put out accountability, whip out and whip they with accountability and let them know. But that's sometimes. It's not always, right? It's not always you need to tell the person that. It's for you to see. And then once you see it, right? What decisions do you start to make now? What do you start to do? What will you do from this point on, right? What will you do? Will you still keep rocking and engaging with this individual on the same frequency when you know they're misidentifying who they are? Matter of fact, I don't even need you to identify who you are, because I can see it through your energy, through your actions, right? Through your frequency. You get what I'm saying? So I got to trust the patterns before I trust the promise. What the patterns look like, right? I've seen this pattern before. This pattern means this because these are the groups of people and the types of people who do X, Y, and Z. That's their pattern. So if you're consistently in that pattern, I seen you already. I seen you already, right? I seen you, right? Because you're not just going to display one type of pattern. You're going to display multiple patterns to me, multiple energy signatures. So I say that to say this, like, are you examining your own energy signatures, right? And I think about energy signatures similar to cursive writing in your signature. It's unique, right? It's unique for the most part, right? When you sign your signature, it's a way that you sign it. You have a loop a certain way. You got a squiggle a certain way. You got the dots this way. You cross the T's this way. They have experts who are handwriting analysis, who take a close look at how a person may have signed or written something and can determine to a high percentage, if not absolute, this was written by this individual. We have the same ability when it comes to energy, right? You have identified yourself as one thing, but your energy signature, your actions, your vibrations clearly show something different, right? So now I know who you are, right? I know who you are. And certain people don't want to be identified. They don't even know that this is who they are. They don't even believe it, right? They can't see it. And it's not always your position to tell them this. It's not. You get what I'm saying? It's not. So I just want to bring that up. Are we identifying the energy frequencies around us? Right? Or we identify the energy frequencies or signatures of others, right? And then most importantly, are we identifying that within ourselves? You get what I'm saying? And this is not to beat yourself up on, right? This is not to beat yourself up on, because here's another thing. A lot of times we get information, we become aware, and then you take that awareness and you beat yourself up, or you beat somebody else up. This ain't about abuse, right? So now that I'm aware, I'm going to move differently. You dig what I'm saying? I'm going to move differently. So how will you move differently now that you're aware? Now that you are paying attention, right? Now you're carefully examining. Do you even carefully examine the energy signatures of others, much less yourself? Right? And then, like, once you identify the energy signatures and patterns in others, if it's not in alignment with you, why are you still engaging with it? Why? What are you doing to disengage? Right? What are you doing to disengage? Because if you entertain and feed this energy, it's always going to show up. And it shows up stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So I just wanted to share that. Wanted to talk about it. Right? And I hope this helps. Peace.